Fools! Ooh, 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 ooh. I still have a lingering cough after a cold that I had like a month ago. I am back from vacation up north in the hinterlands of New Hampshire. I awaited a long time for survey results. 5 people answered on the survey, and maybe 2 people. Well, 2 people answered in comments, but I do not know and cannot know if you also voted in the SurveyMonkey link. Technically, in the SurveyMonkey link, the people saying reboot, or not reboot, but pretend to go back to the beginning and start, fresh with the original 7, won out by a single vote. One of them was mine, so maybe it shouldn't count. But also, even if I do that, that doesn't mean I can't watch all of these dwarves die horribly first. So typically I hate that. I like things succeeding even though it's impossible to succeed in Dwarf Fortress. But other people seem to enjoy it. What I might fail to do, though, is make it fun. So I don't even know where I am anymore. I've got 49 dwarves left. Oh, well, no, I don't. I have Rose Totem the Lord. Lord? The Queen. Patience is still with us. She's not going to last much longer, I don't believe. Guinea Song, I'm pretty sure, is one of the original. Hasty Steel, Silver Will is one of the original. I've lost a few of the originals, but apparently Patience is still with us. Ooh, it's so hard to talk without coughing. I think the Lord is a human. And lots of these mystery goblins. I don't know that I should even try to intervene. By the way, game version has been updated. It's now 0.12, which supposedly is a little less, oh my god, that's awful, in terms of chicks having hatched. But snapping of the fingers, in terms of everybody going completely miserable without any way to stop it. I've played many little side... Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm making a double row here. B? Oh, Carmine. What was I just talking about? Oh, I played many other fortresses, trying to get a hang for this new logic in terms of psychology for dwarfs. D, A. Higher priority. Although it's been a couple weeks, so I've already sort of forgotten how to play again. I bet nobody's going to do that. No, it doesn't look like it. And I feel like I've gotten a better feel for it. Like, they don't go insane quite so soon as they did in this one. And I'm telling you right now, I really wish a couple people hadn't pleaded with me to just let this die and like recapture it, because having been through it, there are things I would do differently, and I'd like the chance. But anyways, I don't think having upgraded to 0.12, even though it's supposed to be a little bit easier on you in these ways, I don't think it'll make any difference for these guys, because they're too far gone. Too far gone. 49 still alive. I'm seeing a lot of hatred, but I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of thirst. There's some thirst. Well, that's convenient. A vital force of darkness has arrived, and I couldn't possibly actually, I don't believe I have the means of defending myself, so maybe this will be a bit of a mercy. The bolts be flying already. Bolts, arrows, I don't care. 49. Engraver is fighting. The silver arrow has lodged firmly in the wound. Fracturing of right false ribs. What is a false rib? Are there not just ribs? Is a false rib like maybe one of the ones that doesn't go all the way? Like towards the bottom? Is that what a false rib is? I'm just making a guess, but based on the name, a dwarven baby has been found dead. Oh yeah, dwarven baby that hasn't been named yet. They've gone all up and through what would have been a tower. We're down to 46. Who got killed? Did Emerald Hail. Parakeet Pizza has been found dead, dehydrated. That doesn't count. Olin the hunting dog. There's a good one gone too. Oh no. Kill. Muscle Slayer Twinkling Expanses has claimed the position of Lady of the Tight Fellowship. I don't think that has anything to do with me. Are the humans of Wupek Pasor that bad off too that I'm getting random ladies all over the place? Or is that just any old like group? I don't really know. Ash Greaves is stumbling around obliviously. This is not the time, sir. Not the time. There are goblin guests at the front door who want nothing more than to have polite conversation with their bows and arrows. I'm seeing death. I'm seeing destruction. I'm seeing a remarkable number of dead goblins. What is going on here? Hello? Is that... Are these like my goblins or their goblins? Dead or missing? No, those are theirs. Who's kicking their butts? Who? Oh, I just lost one, I think. Out front? No, okay, you know, there are easier ways to find out. War Dog Uvash is fighting. The War Dog latches on firmly to the Goblin Bowman. Goblin Bowman is having trouble breathing. The Goblin... Or no, the Cave Spider is ripped to shreds. The War Dog bites the Goblin Bowman in the right lower arm, tearing the fat. The Queen Patience is fighting. Woo! The Queen jumps away from the flying copper arrow. The Queen kicks the Goblin Bowman in the left foot with her right foot, bruising the bone through the muskox leather high boot. The cat is very interested in the fact that all these noises are emanating from my face. Yes, you are. Oh, yes. The force twists the left ankle, tearing apart the muscle. Ooh, that was quite the kick. And bruising the bone, and tearing apart the muscle, and bruising the bone. Again? I must have done that. No, it's bruising the bone twice. Okay, and the same kick. That's very cool. Sorry, the cat is entertaining me. The Queen misses the Goblin Bowman. Flying copper arrow strikes. I'm skipping ahead. The Queen in the left upper arm. Patience is injured. The force bends the left shoulder. The Queen scratches the Goblin. The Goblin Bowman attacks the Queen. The Queen punches the Goblin Bowman. The Goblin Bowman bites the Queen. The Goblin latches on. The Queen breaks the grip of the Goblin Bowman's upper front teeth on the Queen's right lower arm. Whoa! Who? The Goblin Bowman bites the Queen. The pigtail cloak is ripped to shreds. The Kagpo leather robe breaks. The Bowman latches on. The Queen breaks the grip. The Queen punches. The Queen punches lots of things. The Queen apparently is unarmed. The Goblin Bowman looks sick. The Goblin Bowman is having more trouble breathing. The Goblin Bowman looks sick and looks sick. The Queen punches the Goblin in the head. The Bowman is having more trouble breathing. The Queen is no longer enraged. Death is all around us. Truly horrifying. I must withdraw. Death. I am not uneasy. It is all around us. I feel very uneasy. So she changed her mind. The minor Guinea Song. Enarchiev. Guinea Song must withdraw. The Goblin strikes the miner, but the shot is effortlessly deflected by the copper pick. Miner bats. Ooh, the miner bats the flying silver arrow out of the air with the copper pick. So not much there. Fighting. Catcoat Asmodel Administrator has been found dead. Artery opened in an attack. The Bowman bashes the Administrator in the upper body with her iron bow. Human Lord Rose Totem is fighting. Rose Totem Ikmanusmok. Death is all around us. The Lord bashes the goblin crossbowman in the upper body with his silver mace. He's well injured and crushes the part. Artery is opened in the process. So I got some humans kicking around who are doing some damage. Say DB... No. Hello? That's not what I wanted. B? No. D? M? I have so forgotten. It's been 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks since I've last played. Aside from the other fortresses, what the hell am I talking about? Bear with me while I stare blankly at the screen. Designations, D. Engraved stone. No, I don't want to do any of that. Remove construction. Remove designation. I don't think that's true. No. Wow. I have forgotten everything, but the odds of me surviving long enough to make it matter, though. Let's see. Let's see. We still got Hasty Steel, Guinea Song, and Silverwill, and Patience the Queen, who is resting. Couldn't they have come through and killed all the goblin poets who don't belong here? Actually, I named the oddly... actually, I said the Lady and the Lord. I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot of goblin people. I mean, the poets and the bards, I think, are actually legit visitors, and the ones that mysteriously appeared some episodes ago, I'm not seeing them anymore. So maybe they all got slaned off, which doesn't bother me any. It does bother me, of course, that everybody's throwing tantrums, but I kind of wish they wouldn't do that. Come on. Are we having fights more? Bone Carver punches the human bard in the right upper. See, it looks like they totally... Whoa. A caravan. Okay, a caravan. The caravan from Estesh. Yeah, this is my home civilization, folks. Home civilization, which supposedly is supposed to be all me, so I don't know where these caravans are coming from. But, you know, we can try. We will fail, but we can try. Okay, S. Anything with big X out front. We are going to... not that. I guess you can't do regular expressions in Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to just get rid of all the... Oh, if I'd gone to clothing, this would have been easier. Okay, S. Totems? Tote? No, no totems. Fish, eggs, plants, seeds, drinks, battle axes, ammo. Let's get rid of that one too. Let's get rid of the singular ammo. I mean, that would take my guys about 1 billion years to collect, but it would clean up the map a little bit. Look at that. All these anvils I've never been able to use. Logs, bars, gems, large cut gems, sure, send that away. I don't want stinking pink garnet gem, large gems. Body wear, put all that away. I don't really need large copper shirts. Them's all gones. Don't need these. Well, you know, I could melt them down. I could do that. Okay, I'll just keep those around instead. Powders. I do not want dye. I do not care about dye. I have never once in my entire existence of playing Dwarf Fortress ever used dye. I don't think I need spider venom either. Do you guys know if there's any use for venoms and ichors and stuff? I know they're in the game, but I've never understood why they're in the game. Prepared food pot. These are not elves, so I can pretty much sell food in any kind of container that I want. Barrels, yes, see? Let's get rid of these. Okay. Buckets. Good enough. I will wait for the caravan to arrive. I need a broker. I do not have a broker anymore. However, praise seems to be perfectly adequate to the task. So if you wouldn't mind, praise. Quenir Gaze Crude wants to be here despite the horribleness that is this place. For the purposes of soldiering, I'm going to say okay. I'm going to say fine. Go for it. Shorast Stetad Sujir. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. There is much to share. Information added to Civilization's world info. Okay. We have requests for your... Do you have requests? Yes. I want... spoon... I can make those. I want potash. I think that's all I need for fertilizer, so I'm going to just ask for a whole bunch of that. You know, in the case that we ever get to make food again. Stone garden vegetables, sure. Actually, wasn't there a way to do them all? I was pretty sure there was a way to do them all. Oh, yeah. Okay, shift left and right. Okay. Fish, plants, meat, extracts. I don't care. Drinks. I care enormously about drinks right now. So you go and do that for me, okay? I won't be here when you get back. But... oh, very good. And they want spears and quivers. And powder and bars, amulets, and windows. Assuming I ever get my forge up and running, I might be able to do spears for you. Let's see. So, in the meantime... The flying copper arrow strikes the potter in the right lower arm. There seems to be a fight. Easily broken, begone fear. I must withdraw. The potter falls over. The potter attacks the war dog? What is happening here? The brewer is fighting. The brewer punches the planter in the head with his right hand, bruising the muscle. The planter has been knocked unconscious. Excuse me. The force bends the neck, tearing apart the skin, bruising the fat bruising the upper spine's nervous tissue. The force pulls the neck, tearing on the skin, bruising the fat, punches the human bard. The human bard, okay. In the upper... Oh, wait. The planter and the human bard are very two different creatures. I'm not sure what's going on there. Giraltha, this is the Forgotten Beast. It's having a free reign down below where I cannot go. Let's see. No one is willing to trade because they're resting. Very good. Okay. I guess I can open it up to anybody. I'm just curious. I'm going to take a look at the queen here. Z. Worker. Hemp thread? Don't tell me what to do. Make bubblers. Bubblers. Kills. Nokang the Goblin. 820. So that was just recently? No, that was just recently. Okay. Bucklers. Nobody's making bucklers right now. Opulent throne room. Needs royal. Getting there, but not quite. I'm just curious about how you... Ooh, feels vengeful. When joining an existing conflict, uneasy. After seeing Jade Rabbit's dead body. Vengeful when joining an existing conflict. Vengeful, 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 vengeful. Over the hills we go. She feels satisfied. Upon improving suturing, feels satisfied at work. Within the last season, she was disillusioned after the delayed punishment. I don't even have a criminal system. I'm sorry. I failed so bad. She feels satisfied at work, coughing and such. She was uneasy after seeing a dead body, and then a dead body, and then a dead body, and a body, and a lot of dead bodies. Sometimes satisfied at work. Euphoric due to inebriation. I'm trying to help. She was annoyed dwelling upon having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. I tried to make those. I'm sure there are mugs. Screw you. There's mugs. Dwelling upon a minor injury. She saw a dead body, another dead body, and then another dead body. Unable to rest. Uneasy after seeing a dead body. Or somebody die, actually, that's different. She was afraid after experiencing trauma. She didn't feel anything while in conflict. Embarrassed after sleeping in a poor bedroom. Oh, cry. She felt sympathy remembering bringing somebody to rest in bed. Delighted after eating a legendary meal. She was interested. Euphoric, interested, annoyed, horrified, reliving, seeing dead bodies. I wonder if they will ever get over this. She is romantically involved with Hasty Steel. Has that always been the case? Right, 82 years old. Right lower arm is dented. Right lower leg is dented. Right, left, or right, left, right. Her left upper arm is dented. Tall. Her left upper arm bears the marks of old wounds, including a short, straight scar. Her right lower arm bears a very short, straight scar. Her right lower leg bears a very short, straight scar. Her hair's amber, and so on and so forth. She personally disdains loyalty, has a negative view of those who exercise power over others. Ironic. Respects the law and doesn't particularly respect commerce. Dreams of creating a masterwork. I'm sure you've done that. Wouldn't it tell me if she'd done that? She's stingy with resources, refuses to expend any extra effort, slow to anger, generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. I wish I could do that. She has a calm demeanor. She is stubborn. She is active in imagination. She is assertive. She can handle stress. She needs alcohol. She likes working outdoors and grumbles only mildly inclement weather. She is getting used to tragedy. Overall, Olin, that's still her name, I guess, is somewhat focused with satisfied needs. She is not distracted after being away from people. She is unfettered after staying occupied. She is not distracted after doing nothing creative. She is untroubled after doing something exciting. She is distracted after being unable to acquire something. She is level-headed after drinking. Okay. She is not distracted after a lack of decent meals. She's unfettered after fighting. Not distracted for lack of troublemaking. She is not distracted. She is unfettered after winning something. She's distracted. She's distracted. She's unfocused after being away from friends. She's distracted after being unable to practice a martial art. She's unfettered after practicing a skill. Level-headed after taking it easy. She's unfocused. Okay, so really quite horrible. Where are you, the queen? Actually, the queen isn't really registering as all that bad off right now. Watch the queen be like the last dwarf standing. Though, to be fair, I haven't lost one in a little while. That was a pathetic 300,000 goblins in the world, and they only sent one squad, and we like insta-murdered them. Seems that whoever is here... See, I told you, mugs. Totems. Lots of totem skins. Totems. We'll just get rid of the junk here. Whoever this is doing the trading doesn't know a damn thing about trading, which is not really a big surprise. But I can probably get away with a few bars. I need to get them drinks, because winter may be on the way, and nobody's going to get anything useful done. Assuming they even survive. Look at that, 2 beers. Great. Let's see. Sugar, don't care. Sure. Food might be good. Sand might be good. Pigtail's not really the highest priority right now. Excuse me. Sheep wool, I don't care. Technically. Pigtail. I like having a couple around just in case somebody has a mood. Anvils, rat meat. You can make rat meat burgers. Rata. Kia meat. Let's see. Lots of things that might be turned into drinks. And thread for healing. And will you take it? Yes, you will. Good riddance with you. Oh, there's a few more. I don't care. Boom! Chicory has gone stark raving mad. So, one way or another... It's one less dwarf. I don't know if she or he will kill anybody else in the process. But they're mad, and that means goodbye. Here we go. Quack Trip, Eros Morul, Bone Carver, looses a roaring laughter, fell and terrible. This is probably the second one of these I have seen. Can we follow you? Where are you? Where are you? Meditate on coasts. I would do that too, personally. Strange mood. Let's follow you. How you is doing? You have claimed a butcher shop. I suppose you would. And claimed a butcher shop. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Strange mood. Follow. I see you. You're in purple. Oh. I think she just killed somebody. And somebody else has slipped into a depression, but they're doing that all the time. That's something apparently they can come and go with. So what just happened? Kado Piartaram's corpse. Who was that? I guess if they lose their nickname in the process, that could be very confusing to me. Quacktrip, Eros Marul Bunker has created Deoshnil, a human bone figurine, so that tells us that that was a visitor, of Patience, fair magmatic. He claimed it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor troglodyte justification razor. Let's take a look. That's just glorious. Diaries door. Okay. Yep. Likeness of a creature, that's true. This is a human bone figurine of Patience fair magmatic. All craft worship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of Patience, the dwarf, and a banded knifefish in human bone by Quacktrip Eros Marul. Patience fair magmatic is embracing the banded knifefish. It is decorated with human bone. Okay, and it's worth... doesn't say? Or is that because, like, whomever I have in charge of that kind of thing right now doesn't know 1 from 2? Well, okay, this has gone on long enough. I was kind of hoping they'd die a bit more quickly than this. So you guys are going to be treated to, next week, next Friday, another episode of Mess. Until it's over. And then, maybe by then, we will decide what to do next. So, yeah, the following part of the script is, hey, have a good time, come back next time, thank you for watching.